My sister was born before me and she only lived a day. She's in the family grave. If she'd have been born today, she'd have lived. She was born premature. With the technology we have now, they'd have carried her through. The only time I ever wanted a sibling was when my father died. 8th of September, he was just 10 days short of his 62nd birthday. Never showed anything really, my dad. He were only really getting round to treating me like a man when he died. The grief came out of me slowly, very slowly. I couldn't grieve for him. I'd be driving down in Manchester in my van and I'd start weeping and I had to pull to the side of the road and have a weep, and it came out of me very slowly. That. And I used to help my mum before I went to school, 6 o'clock in the morning, with the milk round. But it just came naturally. It's something you did, you know, you worked with your family. I got in trouble once with the teacher in the class, and he was going to punish me with the ruler as they did then. They used to wrap your hands, and I went to the front of the class to receive my punishment, and I turned my hands over and he looked at my hands. He said, "It hurt me more than it hurt you." If I did something wrong, I used to get beaten. And you didn't come home and tell your dad that you'd been punished by a teacher at school because you got another one. When I was 9-year-old, these places you couldn't give away. Nobody wanted them. They were bloody cold places because you'd only single glazing, and I can remember frost being on inside the windows, not on outside. We had an old ray burn that they used to put bricks in to warm your bed. Used to put the bricks in the morning and let them get the heat in during the day, and then wrap them in a towel, and you'd put them in your bed and like slide into your bed and get it down to the bottom. The only drawback with them were when you stubbed your toe on the flaming things. We met us at Young Farmers Dinner and Dance. I were nervous as heck, but I were with a lad that were a little bit older than me, and he led the way and he knew how to go about things, and we got a bit of Dutch carrying us and had a go at dancing, making a fool of ourselves, and it just happened. It just happened. I put her in the family way. So I married at 18 and had a daddy at 19. You'll find that most country folk don't go in debt. They'll wait while they've saved their money up to get the goods that they want. Where the town people always seem to want it now. I couldn't afford Saddleworth, so I had to go to Mosley. The first house we bought, you could throw a stone into Saddleworth. It was that close to the border. Most of my time was spent working, trying to make the money to get the deposit together for the house. So I'd go to work and then come back here and do some more work. I used to get to about lunchtime and I'd be working in some flats. I could see outside Pike in the distance. It's a memorial, a war memorial in Mosley. I used to think, I'm only here for another 4 hours and then I'm back over there. Back to what I know. It's not for me, city life. With this being dark as it is, I was used to the dark, and it didn't matter what I did, putting blinds up at the window and blanking it out. You know, you don't think that street lights will stop you sleeping. You're going along thinking everything's okay. You get into the time of life where you can relax and everything's done, and you have to start all over again. But she actually woke up one morning after 27 and a half years and said we got married too young. And that were it. Finished. It was a bit upsetting, like. Well, it was a lot upsetting. It took me a year or two to get over it, but you've got to get over it and get on, haven't you? They say it takes two to make a marriage and one to break it. When my marriage broke up, I moved back to the farm with my mother, and she'd sit in her chair here, and she was part of the everything going on. Where when she were upstairs in bed, nobody came to see her, so it must have been a lonely existence. It still feels empty now, this place, although she weren't really ish, but she were, if you know what I mean. Even though she was dehydrated, the little tears came in her eyes at each corner, and I dabbed them for her. And I told her to shut her eyes and go to sleep. I suppose in a way I give her permission to die. I do regret not seeing my children grow up as such, because I were more interested in creating a secure environment for them. I don't think we're particularly built to live alone now. We were built to be sociable. I'm quite strong-willed, and I've got my own convictions, and I've got my pride. And it's only when you get older that you realise what you've missed.